Okay, we're up here at night, Heaton Flats tonight. What time is it? HB Hiker, back from Arizona, man.
What's going on?
What time is it?
It's like, my watch is an hour past, so...
It's like 11?
It's like 11, yeah.
It's like 11. We're up here. I have the ULA circuit, and he has the ULA what?
Catalyst.
Catalyst.
Yeah.
The Hennessy Hyperlight. Staked it down to some stakes I carved real quick with the Jackson Better underquilt, Hemigear overquilt, catalyst. This is war bonnet.
Yep.
And let's see, you have a pad, right?
No, I've got a underquilt. It's the 0 degree burrow from Hammock Gear.
Okay.
And then the Hammock Gear quilt.
And the tarp?
And then I think that's a Superfly.
Superfly. So we're up here. It's pretty windy, believe it or not. Gust, big gust. We don't make a tree over there, but it's gonna catch in that notch right there, so it can't really get us. But it's creaking and crawling, creaking, making all kinds of noise. We're up here. We're gonna go up to Allison Mine, the back way. We show him the mine. He's gonna explore the mine. We're gonna check for the falls. Maybe that lost hiker made a wrong turn and came down through the gulch. And if she made it that far, she might have went over the falls. We're gonna check upper and lower falls, check the mine, check around the mine. Then we're gonna take the high trail to the saddle. Nobody's taken that since we almost died on it. Me, Monica, and Lewis almost died on it. There'll be a link to that detail and the details down below. I really thought we were gonna die on that one. Because of heat and because of no water, but we're gonna take it. That's why we have all these water bottles and things. We got a saw and a machete, and we're gonna make our way through there.
Getting blown all over the place.
Hurricane! Look at how I'm rocking! Look at how much I'm rocking here! Pretty windy last night, huh?
Okay, this right here is somewhat of a historical site. There's nothing really here, but this was the crossroads here. If you look on an old map, not the new ones, if you look on one of your old maps, San Gabriel Mountains, you'll see Allison Gulch down there. There's Swan Rock. Straight up, go up the switchbacks. Now they continue this way to go to Allison Mine, but look at this. If you go here, now I have a video where I've gone all the way up this gulch. I've climbed all the way up this gulch, all the way to the top of that ridge, looking for, there was a ranger in this range. She was here for 27 or 32 years. Her husband was here for 27 or 32, and she was here for 27 or 32. I don't know which way, but they had always heard about a cave up here, natural cave, where there were some pictorials, some pictographs from the Tongva, the native tribe that was here. So I climbed all the way up this. It took me forever, but I got up there. I didn't find any such thing. And by that time, I'd come over there. I was looking for an easier way down. I walked down that ridge, and I screed all the way down till I hit the gulch, and I came back down. So I've done that. And I didn't notice that I was crossing a historical trail until I looked on an old map. See this trail here? This trail here goes around. You can't really see where it goes. It's gone in certain areas, but you can see right there where it continues, and it wraps around. It's washed out right there, but you can see where it picks up again over there, comes down over there. That's the one that wraps around. That's the one that goes up where if you are on Iron Mountain looking over, and you can see it above the China mine, right above the, let me see, when you're in the East Fork and you're down, there's a China mine above the Narrows, a drift mine. But that's the trail that goes to Stanley Miller. This used to go to Stanley Miller. As unbelievable as it sounds, this used to go to Stanley Miller. Now we're not taking that one, we're taking this one, and we're gonna go up here to Allison Mine. We're gonna spend the night at Allison Mine. We're gonna search below the falls, above the falls. We're gonna search in the mine, all around the mine. We're gonna camp there, and in the morning, we're gonna hike out the high trail. We're looking for that missing hiker. Today is the 15th day she's been missing. So we'd like to lend our services to try to help her family find out what became of her. If she's still alive or just where she is. There were search helicopters going over this morning. Search and rescues in the range. But I don't think anybody's covered from the mine to the, what's that trail? The Iron Mountain Trail. The saddle right there above the Coldwater Canyon, that last house in Coldwater Canyon, that's where we're gonna come out, and then we'll walk it back. If we've got enough energy, we'll walk it back all the way to Cow Canyon Ridge, which would be cool. We'd connect a trail that hasn't probably been walked in more than 100 years. If not, we'll come down the regular trail to Heaton Flats. That's where we spent the night last night. So we will either do full circle, or we will go beyond Thunderdome and come down beyond the fire station by Cow Canyon Bridge, which I'd like to do that. That'd be something.
Yeah.
That's our goal. But here's our site, our view. And up here there are wild onions growing everywhere. Some here. So there's a big one going up from the grass. You can see it. God, those are huge. But they're all along the trail. Right there, a bunch of them. You can see all the tops have been chewed off by goats, but distinctive colors. Those are wild onions. Back there's where we came in this morning. The mouth of this canyon is right at the 3-mile marker from Heaton Flats, at the Bigfoot Bench, at the 3rd and 4th crossing, river crossing, and the mine's back there. Look at this quartz here. Oh. Iron Mountain. There's the saddle you had to dip down in. Well, just to the left of that saddle, there's a trail you can get down and drop in the graveyard. It's like this though, it's steep. I know it's just me and childhood memories. Whenever I look back and see the view from up here at Swan Rock, I remember this song my dad used to sing to my older brother when we were really little. He used to say, "There's a little white duck sitting in the water, a little white duck doing what he oughter, took a bite of a lily pad." If you're old enough to remember that, you probably haven't heard that in 40 years. But yeah, I remember that. Every time I see Swan Rock, I picture my older brother. I picture him little, and my little brother barely crawling. It's a long time ago. But that picture right there takes me right back. Total time travel. Instantly, I'm there. Don't trust this stuff on your left. You can use it as guides, but don't trust it. It'll pull out. He said pull out. Whoa! Look out for that. It's still going. It's still falling. All good in Sector 7. Right up here is where Snow White got stung in the face by a bee. Right around this corner. A lot easier now, huh, Dave?
What's that?
A lot easier now.
Yeah.
That
was a pretty challenging part there.
The switchbacks?
Yeah.
I lost count at how many. Plus there's a bunch of false ones where people tried to create shortcuts and they go out to nowhere. So if you try to take a shortcut, you're going to end up making a wrong turn and going out and get stuck on a point.
Right.
Okay, there's the thing that looks like the top of the Saturn V right there. I have a video, I'll put a link in the details where I'm sitting on that when it was in a lot better shape. And if you climb that pipe up to the top, to that upper level, or you can go this way, the mine's up there. But there is an opening behind these bushes. But we're going to get to that opening from inside the mine. So here's where one of the cabins was of the guy that worked on the mine. There's where his chimney was. Now, I'll try to find it and put a link in the details, but if not, I'm sure you guys can find it. Somewhere out here on YouTube, there's a video, there has been for years, of an 8mm video where a guy came up here where these cabins are still standing. Water heater, the pipe coming up. And there's another cabin right over here. Not much left of it though. Retaining wall. But we drop down this mine in this riverbed. We come up the other side and we climb to a mine. Now I have a video called Self-Rescue. I think that's the name of it. I'll put a link in the details where we almost died back here. And the two I was with pretty much gave up. Heat stroke, everything was going wrong. And I made it up here and got water. And then I had to climb back out. But my camelback had gotten punctured from some yuccas. So I was climbing this wall with one hand, the camelback in my teeth, and my fingers trying to plug the holes to carry the water back to them. I had to go back about a half mile, maybe a little more, where they were. give them the water and tell them, you know, you're real close. You got to get up and move. There's the other cabin. So we've had some exciting times back here. Now they say you're not supposed to drink this water because they used mercury, quicksilver in the mining process, but that's over 100 years ago. I've drank it. I'm drinking it and I'm still alive. I'm normal. Look at that. If you go further up, there's another section of the mine that comes out. I think it's a section of the mine that comes out. If not, it's a natural cave that comes out, but it's real stinky to go in. I don't know anybody who's ever done it. But we got to get up over there.
Yeah, so the distance was 0.76 miles.
That's just the switchbacks.
That's just the switchbacks, yeah.
0.76 miles.
And it's 1,000 feet of elevation gain.
So
average speed 0.4 miles an hour.
So 3/4 of a mile, 1,000-foot elevation gain.
Yeah.
0.3 average speed.
Or 0.4, yeah.
Half a mile average speed.
Yeah. And it took about an hour 46 minutes.
Just to switch back.
Just to switch back.
To here.
To here.
And there's a piece of the stove right there, the top of the guy's stove. And I'm sure some of these rocks here were used as in the construction of the. There's a cabin there for sure, and there's a cabin back of me. There's some of the wall left, some of the sheet metal and tin roof. I don't know if we're gonna get up there. We might. We got a lot of daylight left. We'd like to get down river to the falls, just in case that lady, you know, just in case she was more of an athlete than people are thinking. Because I've met some women that could really move, and she got up here and felt okay. Maybe she went the wrong way or looking for another way out. Went down here. I don't think anybody has checked this, and if so, if she tried to climb down that falls, that's it. But if not, we're gonna go up and check the mine, check it all out, and then we're gonna spend the night. But here, probably, we got hammocks, so here somewhere, we'll find something. That's the lower mine. We'll come out that one. But could be a bear in there, so hey bear, we're gonna wait and get in this one from above. Death from above. Gotta get right up there. Pretty steep here.
Is that the way?
Yeah, I remember this is the way. Whoa. Yeah, right here somewhere. We gotta go down a little bit and then come back up. Right here. But this is the way. Watch your step, Dave. Watch your step. Yeah. Yeah, but we can come out through that bottom line But this is the way. There's that tunnel you drop down and come out the bottom. So I left my headlight behind, but I did bring this. Hopefully it's good enough. We'll come back to that one. I think we go this way, this long way. Yeah. We can climb it that way too, it comes out the side. Huh. Just a quick look, sweep, see if she's in here. Maybe she came in exploring, who knows? You don't know people's heads. Huh? Yeah, we don't have to climb back out. That one back of us leads out the side of the hill.
Does this lead out another way too?
No, no. It goes back to a couple different chambers and a couple areas where you crawl through. Just seeing if maybe, maybe she came back here. Fell, who knows? If not, and we get out of here, we're always going to be wondering.
It's all smoky in here.
Low bridge. This is almost the end, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, there's the end, right up here. You gotta lower and lower. There it is, the face of the mine right there. Nothing in here. There's another one when we came in, the main entrance. Shoots off to the left, and that one goes back and comes out the side of the mountain. But I don't think she would have done that one. That one's really sketchy. Hold on. Let me check this way. Nothing. Look at that. Old minecart base.
How far is it from here to there?
Not too much further.
Really?
Yeah, not too much further at all. You're gonna see light pretty soon.
Oh, I see it, yeah. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
You know, want your shoes untied. It's gonna come out by the motors. Hey human! Hey human! That's what bears say when they're leaving the caves. Hey human! Hey human! Hey man! Hey man! Rasta bears. Hang over to the left. Whoa. Okay, she's not in there. It's highly doubtful, but after 15 days, start checking anywhere. So here's that pipe we saw from the trail over there. And here's the little house with the mechanism for bringing over the ore. The mines are right up there. The tracks just come down. When I first found this, the tracks came and led across in the air to this thing. So the stuff was dumped down there. There's something down there. I forget if the engines are this way or this way, but they must be that way because I don't see them. And I've explored past that pipe and I didn't find anything, so. Leave there in back of us. We'll find them on the way back. They're still looking for that woman. Big old nail sticking straight up. That would hurt. A rusty ass nail. You want these?
I am good, sir.
Nice. Having some sardines, some rice, got some noodles,
Roman pork. Pork the
and
store.
my Snow Peak stove, and my REI titanium kit. So here we are at the Allison mine. War bonnet, hammock gear, underquilt. I have the hammock gear overquilt and the Jacks Are Better underquilt. And a Hennessy hammock. We found we found a still standing outhouse. It looks like it's been moved because there's no pit, but I'll show you that in the morning. His pack's here. Mine's hanging up down there over the river. Got my boots and Gatorade, water. In here I'm in my hammock, my camera case, my knife's hanging, and my camera battery is charging. My extra camera battery is charging right there. And when if I shut the light off, there's a through night T10 right there. But this is camp for the night. And through those trees over there, up ahead. You can see, we can, with the human eye, we can see city lights around the bend. That would be, we'd be looking between the saddle. If you guys have ever come up Iron Mountain Trail, and you get to that heliport with on the fire break where the helicopters can land, there's markers. I think that's what we're looking through. So you got one clear shot of that from this camp. I never realized that. This is camp for the night. Now, we looked at the other way getting out of here, and it just does not look passable. Pretty sketchy, huh?
Yeah.
Large slides, highly overgrown. I think it would take some incredible work to get out of here. We're looking maybe all day. So we're gonna go back the way we came. We didn't find her up here. Helicopter's been flying over all day. I don't know if they found her or not. It did take off out of here quick on the last run.
It did.
So we're hoping they found her.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
But if not, I may come back again soon, and I'll come up from the other way and work my way in from there. See if I can find her. Because if she came in from that way, I don't think she made it this far back. It's rough going. Some old kind of shed. Or possibly an outhouse. Although if it is, it slid because no hole here. Oh, I just got a splinter from it. Oatmeal and apples. Some coffee. And last night, right through there, I could see city lights. I could see big city lights. Right through there. Whenever you are hiking an area, you have to pay attention going in so you know how to come out. These guys, for example, these four down here, they coming back from the bridge to nowhere. They're following the river. And going in, you got to pay attention. The river's coming downstream the entire way. So coming back out, you're following the current. Now these guys came down here and they made this turn and start going up Allison Gulch. We go, where are you going, to the mine? They said, no, we're going back to the car from the bridge to nowhere. So you got to pay attention. Pay attention to the way the way the current is going in the rivers and landmarks. For instance, you get that great big old Swan Rock. You know when you came in, it's on your left. When you go out, it's going to be on your right. You gotta pay attention. These are the kind of guys that get lost.